Hi, health and wellness entrepreneur in Venus. Regina here from Regina Paula, Courageously Free. And whether or not you were a part of the health and wellness group with Venus during this lockdown, I wanted to just add this as an addition to the tips that I put in the PDF that you've been reading. And I gave you a set of tips. And the one thing that I wanted to express is that essentially you can have one topic, just only one topic that you can break down 10 billion, 10 million times and spin it in different ways, and still be able to create enough content for who knows what. And so the idea really is thinking about what your end goal is or your target and creating content around that. And also, when you're creating your content on your social media posts or on your blog, it's not just thinking about those posts that you're actually writing out, but it's thinking about what can you do to repurpose your content in the future. And then also, what else can you do? What else is possible with the content that you can provide? This whole COVID-19 thing has been able to open our minds to the fact that really information is so valuable these days, and being able to help people create their own path for themselves is so important. And as a health and wellness entrepreneur and practitioner, that's probably something that might be that may ring near and dear to you, is just helping people help themselves and showing them a really, really different way. So one of the things that, and I may or may not have mentioned this example, but one of the things that, because I also teach intro to kickboxing for women, one of the things that I was teaching or doing was just straight after the lockdown is I set up a 30-day fitness challenge, because one of my goals was really to get them to move their bodies, because I know that if you change your physiology, you can really keep your mind strong and your body strong, and keep yourself healthy and fit. Now, because when the lockdown happened, I was in the middle of a boot camp, or just finishing a boot camp and starting up a challenge for fitness for moms. And then I was just thinking, like, what else can I do? What else can I create more for them? Because I really want them to be able to know that I want to connect with them. I want them to be able to know that they can still move their bodies and be fit, and not have to go into the refrigerator and start eating food whenever they pass it, because they're just at home all the time. And so that's why I started the fitness challenge. And then I started doing short video clips of the different parts of Muay Thai kickboxing, the basics, the super, super, super basics that I wanted them to learn, because they may have taken a class or two, but there's still some nuances that they may or may not know. So anything from, punching and kicking, to just balance and stance, and just simple things like that. But I wasn't just creating those videos with the intention to just teach them, which is definitely part of the plan for sure. But it's what the questions that I was asking myself was, what can I do with these that I can leverage in the future beyond the lockdown? And so what if I could create a product or like a free giveaway of just those videos? And it doesn't have to be videos. It can be a series of blog posts. Maybe you can put out some white papers with what you do. It's really just taking everything that you know and being able to put it into content in different ways. It could be video, it could be audio, it could be posts on your blog, it could be social media posts, but really just being able to think of the bigger picture and how you can use that for the future, to either create a free product, a low-cost product, or just a product. Now, whether you're creating something, packaging and creating something for free, for low cost, or for low ticket or high ticket, it just depends on the outcome that you're expecting and where you're actually delivering that piece of that product in the customer's wider journey. Clear as mud. Hope this helps a little bit, but just wanted to really just give you some insight on some different things that you can start think of, and just knowing that you already have everything inside of you. You have everything that you need to know to be able to really help the people that you're helping in a way that can help themselves and better themselves in the future. So I love coming up with ideas of how you can where you are in your space. I really thrive on trying to think of different ways of how you can kind of leverage what you know and being able to give it to who your audience or your customers. So if you have any burning questions, about how to amplify your genius in the digital space, I would love to hear what they are. And in exchange, I would give you, when I release it, a spot in the masterclass. Once I compile everyone's questions, I would like to do a masterclass based on the questions. And yeah, so I'd love to hear your questions, and you can ask them at reginapaula.com/ask. That's reginapaula.com/ask. Completely free if you're submitting your question. I'm taking your question in exchange for a spot in the masterclass when I release that. So I really appreciate you and everything that you do. And yeah, let's do this together. If you have any questions, then feel free to message me anytime. Take care now. Bye.